crushing goals to homeschooling, wellness to organizing, and everything in between.
Hello, everybody. Once again, as always, I'm so excited to be back. Today I am recording again, but I am just recording for an upload to YouTube. I am not live on my Facebook page. But you know, I was thinking about it and I thought, gosh, we're 8 episodes in now, right? This is episode number 8. Can you guys believe it? It's episode number 8, and I still feel like I have not formally introduced the other love of my life, my third child, my baby, my sweet darling business, Ducks in a Row. I always call her my third child. I always call her my baby. Because truly, when you are an entrepreneur and you are truly building a business from literally nothing into whatever you're making it, it is truly like having another child. Birthing a child, being pregnant with a child, and then birthing a child, and then raising a child. It is truly one of the most accurate metaphors, I think, out there, truly. So ducks in a row, guys. What is ducks in a row? I mean, do you guys even know yet that I have my own business? My own business that I started from the ground up. My own professional organizing business. Did you know that? Well, if you didn't, I'm telling you now. So I have owned Ducks in a Row Organizing Life since January of 2015. And it truly is my third baby. And it has been such an amazing journey to embrace entrepreneurship. It is something that I had never done before. It was my, the first, obviously now, I've talked about how I partner with Monat, hair, skincare, and wellness brand for the past 3 years. But this was truly from the bottom up that I started this Ducks in a Row Organizing Life. So what it began as back in 2015 was, a professional in-home organizing business or organizing company. And, it started and still is a company, a business where I come out and I assess your house. I see what you've got going on that needs some help in the organizing department. And we come up with a plan and how to get you organized, right? And how to kind of declutter whatever messes you have, and then decide what's left and how we're going to organize that in the most efficient way to help your life run as smoothly as possible. So that's really what Ducks in a Row is. And I started in 2015. I don't think I got my first client until, I didn't get my first paying client, I don't think, for a good 4 or 5 months. I had clients that were technically, they weren't paying clients, and I had actually started with them even before 2015. Before I officially launched my business, I had kind of been doing things on the side to sort of learn the ropes and understand it, right? But what I did do is I joined the National Association of Productivity and Organizing Specialists. And actually back then it was the National Association of Professional Organizers. But now they changed it to Productivity and Organizing Specialists, which I think is really cool because it broadens the professional organizing spectrum and to include people who come in and help corporations with productivity and even like I've done, I've expanded my business into the online space and into a more kind of life organizing or life coaching type aspect of my business, which still fits beautifully into the professional organizing category because it really truly is what that is. So I started it then. I joined that, the association, and I took some classes through them and kind of learned the ropes, right? Kind of while I was getting in people's homes, I started advertising, and I was able to, get into some people's homes even in my first year and start helping them out with organizing. In my second year, I then decided to start my website. So I started my website in 2016, and actually I am revamping that as we speak now, so that's exciting. Look out for that as well. But I started my website and, it just kept growing. And each year since I started my business, it has grown each year, which is so rewarding. And it just makes me feel like so confident, right? That I am in the right place and that God has me where he wants me to be in this space and in this business. So it has grown every year. Like I said, I've helped probably at this point hundreds of clients. I mean, honestly, I've never really counted them up, but I'm pretty confident in saying over the last 6 years, I've helped hundreds of clients. And it has just been an absolute dream come true, you guys. And I don't know if you can tell, but I'm an entrepreneur at heart. That's just kind of who I am and how I live my life. I don't really like being told what to do, but I know that's not always a good thing. So I try to keep my mind open and take constructive criticism. But I like to be my own boss. I like to make my own decisions. I like to be able to make decisions based on how I feel God is leading me. And so it's just been a blessing to be able to be an entrepreneur in that way. So anyway, then last year, of course, here we go, 2020, creeping into the picture. The year started out normal, and then come March, it was like, oh, I can't see clients anymore. And it's kind of tough to do actual in-home organizing virtually. I'm not going to say it hasn't been done. We've definitely tried it now since so much has changed. But right in the beginning of March, it was hard for me to continue with the clients that I was seeing already in the beginning of the year. It was hard for me to transition them to a complete virtual online space whenever, we needed to be hands-on in their home. So took a break from that a little bit, but what it helped me do is it helped me kind of decide where I was going to go from here. I'd already decided in my 5-year anniversary in 2020, in the beginning of 2020, I wanted to definitely move more on the online space and be able to reach more people was kind of my first initial reason, for doing this. I wanted to be able to reach more people. And right now I can only service the people in my surrounding area, right? Where I live geographically, I'm confined to a 25-mile radius. And, I dream big. So I thought, I kind of want to be able to reach anybody, anywhere, anytime, right? So I thought, how can I move this online? And then I started to really kind of dig into this life coaching thing because I realized as I was with people in their homes, helping them with, physically with physical organizing in their spaces, I was also very much helping them in their minds as well with coaching. So if you don't know my background, I have a master's degree in social work from Shippensburg University, and it's a wonderful social work school and accredited in social work, and I learned so much through them, and I really, really feel more than equipped to be able to help with the mental space when it comes to organizing. It's really so much more than physical organizing and just being good at being able to put stuff away, right? And just being good at being able to make things look pretty and labeled and matching and color coded, which I absolutely love. So don't get me wrong. That is so incredibly me as well. But I'm able to kind of go beyond that and understand that not everybody's going to be able to afford those pretty bins and labels. And if we have to use a shoebox, then we will, and I've been doing that for years now with my clients because I take more of the mind approach to organizing anyway. So I'm able to kind of help them understand why it is that they have trouble with clutter, why they're having trouble getting rid of things, how it's affecting their life mentally and their families and their relationships and their mental health and everything, right? And then I help them come up with ways to be able to let go of their items because that's one of the biggest things. So once we've decided, it's time to let go of this, well, it's not just that easy, right? And so I can help them kind of work through what is hard for them when keeping these items that they don't need anymore. So I realized that from the very beginning, I was already helping people with this and already helping kind of declutter their mind along with their space. So I decided to really kind of delve into this whole life coaching world where I could help people virtually with their mind clutter. So I started doing that in March when things shut down. And, it was slow to start. And to be honest, it still kind of is. But I'm working on it, and we're chipping away at it. And the other beautiful thing I was able to do, so once things started opening back up again, and I was able to see clients in person, I saw several more, over the summer. But then as school approached, and I knew I was going to become a homeschool mama, which also, if you didn't know that yet, if you've been following my podcast, then you definitely know that because I've already talked about it. But when I decided to do a full-time homeschooling curriculum with my boys, I definitely was not able to see clients in person anymore. That just the sheer travel alone was going to make it really difficult. So I still see a couple people in person, but I was able to bring somebody on, and she helps me. Subcontracted employee helps me with actually seeing people online, seeing people in person. So that has been so fun and such a blessing. And she works so well with me because she does, her work ethic is very much like mine. If you know anything about the Enneagram 8, we are both Enneagram 8s. We both have a mental health background, and she is just a wonderful fit, and she just works so wonderfully with my clients, and I know they appreciate her. And it's almost like nothing is lost. It's just, shifting from me to her. And she's also picked up some new clients for us as well, who I never even have worked with in the past. So she's been a lovely asset in addition to Ducks in a Row. And she is now doing the hands-on piece of my organizing for the local people around. She can also do virtual if that is something that people are interested in as well, as far as FaceTiming, actual virtual sessions of decluttering your home. But I am still focusing on my piece of the life coaching aspect of the virtual world when it comes to Ducks in a Row. And I have been working so hard over the past couple weeks, even a month or so now, getting my ideas on paper for this new program that I'm launching called Declutter Your Mind. And it is a 4-step program. And what I'm doing, it's so interesting, you guys, and I'm loving it so far. I am applying what I know as an in-home professional organizer. I'm applying the steps and the techniques that I have used with my clients for the past 6 years in their homes to declutter their physical space and even their mental space. Because remember I said I was life coaching them, even though we were doing in-person decluttering as well. I'm able to use those skills and apply it to this course or to this program for people who want to declutter their mind and reach their goals and finally break through what is holding them back from getting to where they want to be. So I am taking this kind of professional organizer's approach to this life coaching aspect. And it is such a neat concept. And I've got some of my papers already ready. I've got a freebie that I'm working on as well that I can send out to anybody who wants to see if it's even the right fit for them. And then we can kind of go from there. So I'm not going to bore you with the details on exactly how that looks. But it is so exciting to be able to introduce this program to those folks who kind of, maybe their space is cluttered, and it's not just that their mind space is cluttered, their physical space might be cluttered as well, but also their physical space doesn't have to be cluttered to be able to benefit from this 4-step decluttering your mind process that I am working on right now. So I will be continuing to share about this because it's definitely what I am promoting here in the new year for getting organized and getting your goals met in 2021. And I'll just be sharing more about, what this looks like, if it's something that would work for you, if you're a good fit for the program, and more details about the program. So stay tuned for that. But you guys, that's what Ducks in a Row is. We are a professional organizing business, okay? And we do in-home physical organizing, and we do mind organizing. We do life coaching, and figuring out, on that aspect of things, what you might need to get your life organized. It is Ducks in a Row, organizing life. We are not just about organizing our space. We are about organizing our lives, right? So that is what Ducks in a Row is. She is my baby, and I am so glad that she's continuing to grow and develop, and we're adding new things to her, and it is just so exciting. And I am so excited to continue to share all these details with you. If you do not follow me currently on Facebook or on Instagram, please do so. My Instagram, I have 2 Instagram handles. I have my personal brand, which is at Jamarobs, Jamarobs. That is my kind of personal page where I share all the things. And then we also have the Ducks in a Row Organizing Life, and that is at Ducks in a Row Organizing Life, both on Instagram. The Ducks in a Row one is run kind of more primarily from my helper, Morgan, and she is the one who does the in-home hands-on organizing for me now. She runs that with the help, me both do, but she kind of runs that. And then on Facebook, I'm just under my name, Amanda Roberts, but you can also find me. Ducks in a Row is also on Facebook as a page, a specific business page on Facebook. So be looking out for those things, because I share so much about Ducks in a Row. I share organizing tips and all sorts of things. So that is one step further. If you've been liking my podcast, or if you liked this one and enjoyed, and want to learn more about Ducks in a Row, want to learn more about the hands-on organizing, in-home organizing, or the life organizing, which comes in the way of the more of the coaching aspect of me. I just dropped my camera for my YouTubers. Sorry, guys. That is where you can find us, and you can learn more about what we are doing. So it's so exciting, you guys. And like I said, I'll be continuing to share on here, but if you have any questions in the meantime regarding that, hit me up on those social media outlets and or in the comments here. I hope that you have subscribed by now. I hope that you have shared. I hope that you, continue to get goodness out of this podcast. I am here to serve you. I'm here to share all about life, right? But I just wanted to take a little moment here today to introduce you to Ducks in a Row, and to let you know how much that business means to me, and how I continue wanting to grow it each year. And I know God has me in a great space for that. And so I thank you so much for listening to my introduction of Ducks in a Row. And like I said, any questions, let me know. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful Monday, and I am so looking forward to talking with you guys again. All right, catch you later.